Welcome back to Thick Riff Thursday. Now, there's a songwriting exercise that I think we all wish we were better at, and I'm gonna do that exercise today. And that is when you hear a riff in your head and you want to translate it to your instrument, because we all have that sound in our head, and like that's like, as a songwriter or producer, engineer, getting that sound in your head to actually come out of these speakers or come out of your headphones, it is such an insanely difficult task. So I had an idea in the car earlier, and my wife pulled out her phone so she could record me working through this idea and like humming it and beatboxing it. So I'm gonna try to work it out and get that sound that I was hearing in my head into my DAW out of these speakers. It's like, and then sliding it around, doing kind of like a half pentatonic thing, like a spirit boxy slidey type thing, and then the progression going from 1 to flat 7 to flat 3 to flat 6 or something like that, but melodic. Okay, so that's the idea. That's the idea right there. Something like that. And it's kind of bouncy. But I've got this song here that I've been working on for the past few weeks. If I could work that into this song, that would be super sick. So I don't know about you guys, but like when you hear an idea in your head, you start thinking of how to play it on the guitar or how it would be translated to the guitar. So in my head, I know where I want to play it. I'm just going to try to figure it out. So it'd be like... Ooh, a little whammy pedal action. We could do a little drop tune thing. That's pretty cool. I like that. I have my whammy pedal dropping down a fourth. So that should be 5 semitones. And I'm just clicking the on button. I'm not like using the expression pedal to like pitch down. I'm literally just gonna engage it. Like that. I like where this is going. Okay, what about this tempo? Is this tempo okay? That harmonic is pretty cool. That's pretty sick. It's fast. Maybe we slow it down just a tiny, tiny bit just for that riff, because it's so fast, dude. Let's try just slowing it down by like 3 BPM. Okay, let's get a scratch take. This riff is really cool, actually. I keep messing up the rhythm on the second half. I'll just punch in. It's gonna be a lot cleaner when we track it for real, but we've got a good scratch take. Good enough to go do drums. Over to the kit. Mixing, mastering, post-production. If you're in need of any of those services, head on over to architecttigerstudios.com and let's get in touch. All right, back to the riffs. That was an okay take. I think we did it well enough to be able to quantize it and do some touch-ups. A lot of ghost notes on the snare, which is what I was looking for. I'm kind of proud of myself, and I've done this a couple times where I want to do it on the China, but I naturally lead with my left hand on the drum. So I play open-handed. So like when I'm playing hi-hat, I play hi-hat on my left hand and the snare on my right hand. So I'm used to hitting the snare, like doing ghost notes and stuff with my right hand, but I was actually able to do it pretty well with my left hand. So let's go ahead and get good guitar takes now. This guitar in drop C sharp on the Soldano, I don't know if it can be beat, to be honest. I think the take before that of the second half was better. That was pretty good. It's tough to do that all down picked. Okay, I think I'm gonna down pick just the, and then I'll do upstrokes on that higher note. Might need to punch in those harmonics. Yeah, those harmonics are pretty sloppy. That was a pretty good take overall. So we'll keep that. We'll get another one, and then we will just drop in a couple samples of the harmonic. All right, let's cut those right at the transient, and then we'll just pop these in wherever they need to be. Let's try throwing it in there, and then again there. Nice. Yeah, it actually sounds super clean. That's like perfect. That's awesome. All right, and then the second time through, we could throw in some harmonies here and there. I think I want to harmonize that higher note. Yeah, let's get little samples of that real quick. Yeah, those are all really good. Cut these down to a 16th note, right on the downbeat. Again, right here. Okay, I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna make sure all the edits are good, because we've done a lot of work on these guitar tracks here. I'm just gonna go through and make sure all the edits are good, and then clean it up a little bit, maybe slightly quantize some of these like open notes and stuff. Once again, OBS is being difficult, to say the least. My screen froze and the audio stopped recording without me knowing, the computer audio. But all we did was program bass and edit the guitars, so it sounds sick now. But not too much was lost. Maybe 10 minutes of work. But I'm trying to see if I kind of forgot about this little tempo drop here, which is not too noticeable. But I'm trying to see how this riff would sound out of the chorus riff that I wrote a few weeks ago. I actually think that's pretty cool. I like it out of that riff. All right, a little extra idea, because I want these parts to, they already flow nicely. The riffs themselves flow nicely, but since there's a synth and a lead guitar going on in the riff before, there's kind of a little bit of an energy drop off when we get to this riff, just production wise. So I'm wondering if we could throw like some production leads underneath the riff we wrote today to kind of bring those together a little bit. Maybe something simple, not so much a melody, because I want the riff to be the focus. That's nice. It's simple, doesn't cover up the riff, but it does give it a little bit of ambience, which is what I wanted. Very cool. Okay, now let's give it a listen all the way through. Dude, I love those harmonics. I love those harmonics and the lower note, because it depends on where this riff goes in the song, but if it waits that long to do that riff, you're not going to be expecting that lower note at all. Last time we worked on this song, I said it was approaching full song territory. Now we are really approaching full song territory. We just added another riff, and it sounded pretty goddamn good. It is very rare for me to have an idea in my head or hear a riff in my head and then be like, okay, I think I would go to the 1 chord, the flat 7, and then the flat 3, and then the flat 6, and then like hum it and like actually pick up my guitar and have it be almost exactly what I imagined it would be. That's insanely rare. And then like have it be cool enough to record and make a full riff. Obviously, I didn't have the drop tune idea in my head. There are other ideas that I executed and had after having the idea, but like that's super, super rare for me. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Thick Riff Thursday. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and see you guys next week. Peace.